We've got a spectacle here, a tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 25th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will be the first up today. Well, last year's game is one Volunteer fans are never going to forget. The first one in the post-Saban era. And they got off to a very slow start. Didn't have a point at halftime, but then stormed back.
Yeah, you got to give Josh Heupel a lot of credit for being able to get that team ready to play in the second half. I remember it. Dylan Sampson had a monster game at the end of that football game, able to put a couple touchdowns on the board. But I think the story of the game, and we'll see how it plays out today, was the Tennessee defense. They really took away Alabama's ability to run the football and put it all on Jalen Milroe, and the result was a victory for the Vols.
On the ground, it's Washington. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted on the 48.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk, and an
impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, but...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. The ball to the ground. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the tailback's got it again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Vols will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is caught. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the Back gets the football. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Running back with the football. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw to the left. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And follows fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Bringing pressure. Breaks into open space. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's caught. It's Cuevas. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And they'll give it to the back. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. The receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brazel. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Throws out the stiff arm. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He's going to take off.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Back-to-back deep shots. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Tide and Vols. And how do we possibly begin? Singing the praises of this receiver. His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the returner is brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half is a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vols looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Breaks an open space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The DB's backing off from the line now. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The Pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Important second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Washington. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Makes a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And that will give them the lead now. Now the try for two. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Aguilar. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 98 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long, looking Looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Handoff here from the shotgun. He breaks free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Offense was set up on 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Dropping back. It's Aguilar. QB to the tight end for a completion. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he drops it. Can you believe it? The Vols will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Toss play to the outside. He's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Ball handed off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try a pass here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
To throw, it's Aguilar. He's got it inside the 10. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Vols trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tied. He'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Nice grab. It's Matthews. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry out.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down play coming up.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
Football's loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks into the clear. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. to it. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's past the marker and still going. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's a good throw off the play fake. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazil. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Defense not pressing this time. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they swarm him again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Staley. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus.